Dear future me, I'm writing this from a quiet place inside where the noise of the world fades and all that's left is honesty. I wonder where you are, not just the place, but in your heart, your thoughts, your dreams. Did we get there? Because right now, I don't have the answers. Some mornings feel like maybe, some nights feel like never. I try to move forward, but most days, I'm just hoping that showing up is enough to count as progress. I carry this weight in silence. It's not heavy like pain, it's subtle, like doubt whispering behind every step. Even small decisions feel loud sometimes. I scroll, I wait, I stop myself from trying, from speaking, from living. But I haven't quit. Even on the empty days, I wake up, I move, I breathe. And maybe that's enough for now. And that's why I'm writing this. Not because I'm certain, but because I'm still becoming someone worth believing in. There's so much I didn't do. So many moments I watched from a distance, afraid to step into them. I let time slip through my fingers, like I believed it would come back later. But it didn't. But I also tried. I did small things that mattered, quiet things, invisible things, but they were real. I showed up when I was tired. I showed up when no one clapped. And I kept going anyway. I chose kindness over applause. I held space for others when I barely had enough for myself. And still, somehow, I laughed. On days that didn't deserve it. With people who made it easier to breathe. None of it went viral. But maybe the things that matter the most never do. I hope you remember those moments. They were quiet, but they built the version of you reading this now. We had dreams, didn't we? Messy ones, loud ones, dreams too fragile to say out loud sometimes. I hope the world didn't convince you to shrink them, or worse, forget them. I hope you fought for what mattered, not to prove anything, but because your heart knew the cost of silence. I hope you stayed soft where it counted, even when the world hardened around you. I hope you still paused to feel things fully, without shame, without rushing. You don't need to be a hero, just present, just here. That's all I ever needed from you. That's always been enough, even when it didn't feel like it, especially then. You'll make mistakes again, I know you, but I hope you forgive yourself faster this time, because that's where strength lives, not in perfection, but in the next step. I hope you still love deeply, messily, without holding back out of fear. We didn't get everything right, but we tried. And that matters more than anyone knows. We kept showing up, not for applause, but because our life deserved it. And that means something. So, thank you for not giving up on me, for carrying this heart farther than I could. I'm proud of you, even if you're still lost, especially then. And I'll always be here. Somewhere in your story, cheering, whispering, believing. Even if no one ever reads this letter, I needed to write it. To remember that I matter even when I'm unsure. Because sometimes, the loudest courage is the whisper that says, "You're still here. Keep going." This letter isn't a goodbye. It's a promise that no matter where life takes you, you'll never walk alone. I'll always be here, somewhere in you, believing in who we were and who you still can become.